My long-awaited book, Astrology Realized, is finally available and waiting for you at Amazon and other online retailers. Get one for you, your loved one, or as a gift. All part of your fabulous journey to understanding astrology. Enjoy. Hello, fabulous Capricorn. Welcome to your love-focused horoscope for 2014. Thank you for being here. As you start the year, actually just before you start the year, Venus begins to go retrograde. And so you enter the year with a retrograde Venus in your sign. What you also have going for you for the first half of the year is you still have Jupiter moving through your opposite sign. So let's take this one at a time, because I do think that these two movements these two symbols are the strongest speaking to your love picture for the period ahead. So Venus retrograde in your sign. The really big lesson of Venus retrograde in your sign is, do I love it? Do I love it? That's the big thing. And with partnerships, and of course Venus being the goddess of love, it's not just do you love it, but do you love this other person? Why do you love this other person? The thing, though, that I've found with Venus retrograde in your own sign, and I've seen this again and again, is that there can be a tendency to not be completely honest with yourself about what you're actually experiencing, what you're actually feeling. And there can be the tendency to see things much more optimistically or much more colored by your own hopes and your desire for love. That can be especially strong now and comes very much to the forefront now for you. It does look like, and a very strong possibility is also there, that someone from the past re-emerges and you get to see this person in a new light. But again, do be mindful, because you've got Jupiter in your opposite sign, you've got Venus there moving backwards in your own sign. I do think that the first quarter of the year is sort of colored, if you will. It is in March when you start to get a greater sense of reality, if you will, where it comes to love. You start to get a more balanced picture. But I think you're not going to actually implement that or see dramatic changes until we get you later into March, until we get you to about the start of spring. That's when I think you're going to understand what the lessons were about, why it was that certain situations seemed to be repeating themselves or seemed to have come up again, and what it was that you gained as a result, what honesty came forward as a result. Now, also when Venus moves through your sign, I know this is a love-focused horoscope, but I gotta say, Venus moving through your sign, not a good time to get a tattoo, not a good time for any kind of permanent alterations physically, okay? So just do keep that in mind. And you definitely don't want to get a tattoo of someone else's name, someone else you think is it, but you just met them like a week ago, or they just sort of reemerged after disappearing for a year. Really be mindful of that, because I do see that as a possibility for at least some Capricorns out there. But those are some fun ways in which this energy can manifest. But some much more meaningful ways is you staying connected to your heart, you walking the lessons that love has for you, that love has on offer for you, you being open on a heart level continuously, on a heart level, to what love could be in your life. Now, those of you who are attached, again, it does look like a partner is going through something. In a lot of ways, there's not a lot that you can do about it, but you are going through some experiences with them that lead you to ask yourself, is this relationship really worth it? Is this relationship adding good things into my life? And how much do I really love this person? And if there is love there, you're going to find yourself doing some really extraordinary things, proving to both of you that there is definitely a bond there, there is love there, and that in turn will deepen that bond for a very, very long time to come, possibly forever. But those of you who are not attached, as I said, somebody from the past might come up, or a situation might come up that's very reminiscent of something that you already went through, and that in turn is going to lead you to ask yourself why it is that you've made the choices that you have where it comes to love, and what has motivated you in the past, what love is going to mean to you now, and how maybe what you're going for now is different. What you hope to attract is different as well. It does look like, for at least some of you, as I said, it does look like there are going to be some people that you end up attracting that you're not seeing clearly. That's really the only way I can put it. And it can be fun if you take it light, but the desire to be loved is so strong there as well that it's going to be hard to really take it light. It's just going to be so easy to get caught up in a bit of a whirlwind, and it really isn't until afterwards that you realize that it was a whirlwind. And so fine if you choose to go along for a roller coaster ride. You will have a lot of fun, I will tell you that, but just be mindful before you do anything too permanent. But do remember to enjoy the process, because ultimately that's what love and partnership is about. It's about helping us to see ourselves differently, but also it is about bringing joy into our life with the hope that by introducing this other person, sharing of ourselves with this other person, our own lives will be enriched. And that's ultimately what you're going for. And you are going to find a deeper richness in partnership this year than you've known before. And you're going to find something very deep within you continues to heal as a result of your attractions and all your experiences within love.